The workforce at Anniston Army Depot appears to be stable. A local educator looks to make a big move up, and the rubber meets the road at a popular local recreation site. These stories and more tonight.
Unsettled weather this week across East Alabama. We will have the complete forecast coming up.
Coming up in sports, it is officially the semifinals tonight for the Calhoun County Baseball Tournament. Softball and soccer and even golf are in action right here in East Alabama. We have the preview ahead as EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards.
And I'm Mike Stedham.
The McClellan Development Authority has received a grant of more than $653,000 to pave the drives and parking lot at Lake Yahoo Park with a new kind of asphalt, modified with recycled tire rubber. The money is coming from the Alabama Department of Environmental Management, and the work includes a 6-year evaluation from the National Center for Asphalt Technology at Auburn University. MDA spokeswoman Cassidy Nance says the paving will be done by Wiregrass Construction, which will use recycled rubber from tire scraps mixed into the paving material.
So the grant that we got from the Alabama Department of Environmental Management allows us to use 2 different types of asphalt. There will be one side of the road that's paved with Super Pave, which is your traditional asphalt, and then the other side will use the RMA, rubber modified asphalt. And this will allow the National Center for Asphalt Technology and Auburn University to study both and compare them in the same weather environments, the same traffic in and out, so you can study which one performs better.
Nance says this grant totals $653,424, and it should take about 4 weeks to complete if the weather is favorable. The lake was closed off to the public last week, and Nance says they hope to reopen it in late March.
So the project will begin right here at the gates, and it'll go all the way down to the lake, and then the parking lot and the circle that goes around towards the trails will all be using the rubber modified asphalt.
Nance says the grant and the paving experiment are both important for the MDA because they will help determine if the new paving mix will be suitable for future environmentally friendly projects.
So this is definitely a huge step for us upgrading Lake Yahoo Park as far as accessibility is concerned. This rubber modified asphalt has a ton of benefits it's going to offer people. Reduce tire wear, improve traction, a quieter driving experience as well. And the study from NCAT is going to be testing all of those things to make sure those claims are accurate, and it is holding up to the weather as we think it will be.
5 job candidates are in the running for the position of Jacksonville City School Superintendent. Each night this week we'll introduce you to one of those candidates. Heath Harmon is a familiar name and face in Calhoun County. He's been working in administration at the Oxford City Schools since 2015, spending most of that time at the helm of Oxford High School, where he serves as principal. A resume provided by the Alabama Association of School Boards states that Harmon holds 3 academic degrees, including 2 advanced degrees from the University of Alabama and a bachelor's degree from Jacksonville State. At a meeting last week, school board members stated they're seeking a candidate who is community-oriented, able to work well with JSU, and plans to remain in the town for a while. The superintendent's job became open when Mike Howard, who previously served in that role, announced he would be moving to become the superintendent of Lee County Schools. That's a job that began January 1st.
When we come back, the future is looking bright for East Alabama's largest employer.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Anniston Army Depot is Calhoun County's largest employer, with about 3,800 workers passing through its gates each day. The depot's commander, Colonel Craig Daniel, told the Calhoun Area Chamber and Visitor Center last week that the amount of work available to those employees remains stable.
For the past couple of years, what you'll see here is that 1.9 up to 2.6 million man hours. Our sweet spot right now, based on the size of our workforce, is probably about 2.5 million. We project for this current FY that 2.6 is probably a little bit closer to 3.1 million man hours. So for us, that means we have no shortage of work out at the depot.
Daniel says the depot employs a diverse workforce with a wide variety of jobs available. The depot carries a major part of the workload for the Army's Materiel Unit, which is stationed at the Redstone Arsenal in Huntsville.
When we look at depots and arsenals for the United States Army, Anniston, our workload right now, we are probably, I'm going to say 70 to 75% of carrying the Army's load. So it is a huge impact coming out of Calhoun County. We did a little over, and I know the Army is not a business, but we did a little over $1 billion worth of business in sales last year. That's not just to the U.S. Army, but that is also to foreign partners that we have around the world. So you see here, if you turn on your TV and you see equipment in Ukraine, it came from Anniston Army Depot.
The future workload of the depot looks good. Daniel says that the Army continues to invest in its buildings and its infrastructure.
And between 2026 and 2031, as of today, there's about $1 billion in projects, infrastructure going on out at Anniston Army Depot. So whether that's a new access gate to get on, to the depot to free up some of the traffic out on highways 202 and Bynum Boulevard. We have a new building going in, almost a 500,000 square foot covered building.
When we return, good food is being served this week to benefit a good cause.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
Segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waltrip Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
More than a dozen Oxford restaurants will be offering items from their menus Thursday night during the annual Edible Evening for Education. It's a fundraiser for the Oxford City Schools Education Foundation, and it will be hosted from 5 until 7:30 at the Oxford High School Sports Arena Gymnasium. All money from this event will go to enhance the educational opportunities for the students of Oxford City Schools. Entertainment will be provided by the Oxford Middle School Choir, the Jacket Sing Stations, the Oxford High School Drama Team, and the High School Jazz Band. Tickets are $12 each, and information about the program is available on the school system's Facebook page.
The Anniston Parks and Recreation Department is planning several activities at local community centers for students during this year's spring break, which runs from March 25th through the 28th. On Monday of that week, the South Highland Center will have a bubble bar war, crafts, bingo, and a movie. On Tuesday, the Hodges Center in Golden Springs will feature pickleball lessons, a scavenger hunt, and flag football. A field trip to the McWane Science Center in Birmingham will be offered on Wednesday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. That group will be leaving by bus from the Anniston City Meeting Center on Noble Street, and registration is required. The trip is open only to children who live in the city limits of Anniston, and those children should bring lunch money. On Thursday, Games, moon bounce, and face painting, along with a flashlight egg hunt, will be held at the Youth Sports Complex on McClellan. Those community centers will all be closed on March 29th for Good Friday.
Well, I'm afraid that if anyone had anything planned this week, if it was outdoor, it needed to happen today.
Today was perfect. But you're telling me that, and we're going to get it confirmed in a moment, you might be in for some more rain?
That's what I hear. But what do I know? John Holder joins us now in the EAN Weather Center. He is the man that knows about the weather. John, tell us what's going to happen the rest of the week.
Mike and Katie, the rest of the work week is going to be warm, but we've got some wet weather coming as well. We will break down the forecast for the rest of the work week next.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Plenty of sunshine today across East Alabama, and with that, the temperatures were very, very nice. 72 for the high today, about 8 degrees above the average. Very warm this morning, 59 degrees. That is 18 degrees above our average of 41. Record high temperature 85. Record low temperature at 19 degrees. The sun rising tomorrow, look at that, at 6:06, and the sun not setting now until 5:43. Those numbers are going to change drastically by the weekend with the time change that is coming. Weather on your street on this Monday night. Oakdale Avenue in Gadsden. That's in East Gadsden, over around Gadsden State Community College. A chance of rain tonight, but that will be after midnight tonight. Very warm once again, with a low tonight only 58 degrees. Again, about 17 degrees above the average for the nighttime low tonight. Tomorrow, a rainy day ahead. We'll have lots of rain showers on Rocky Hollow Road in East Anniston, over by Anniston High School, and all across East Alabama. Warm tomorrow, 67, but we'll be dodging the rain showers on and off throughout the day on your Tuesday. For the rest of the work week that's coming up, unsettled weather, as we've talked about, Coleman Street in Heflin over in Cleburne County, and really all across East Alabama. Get ready for warm temperatures. We'll be in the 70s all week long, but a chance of rain coming in here tomorrow, small chance Wednesday, and a big chance again on Friday. Here's the 7-day forecast to break things down for you. A 90% chance of rain coming up tomorrow. Wednesday looking like a pretty nice day. Only a 20% chance of a shower. Not much to that at all. A nice day with temperatures back in the 70s. The best day weather-wise in the next week or so is coming up on Thursday. We are going to have a very nice day coming up. 77 for the high. No chance of rain in the forecast. Just a beautiful day coming up. You'll have spring fever for sure during the day on Thursday. Then get ready for more showers and maybe thunderstorms on Friday. An 80% chance of rain. High still warm, around 70 degrees. We'll have a lingering shower into Saturday. That's going to be about a 50-50 chance of rain on Saturday. Most of that will be in the morning hours Saturday. I think we'll clear out by Saturday afternoon. Again, we stay on the mild side with temperatures above the average. Then a bit of a cool down. Again, this time of year it doesn't last long. A couple of degrees below the average for this time of year on Sunday. Plenty of sunshine. The high at 60. And then we're right back to average temperatures again by Monday of next week, with highs all the way back into the mid-60s. Let's take a look now at our next graphic here, which is showing the month of March. We're now into the month of March, and this is going to show us the outlook for temperatures. And as you can see, for most of the probably eastern half or better of the United States, we are looking at a lot of warm weather coming our way. As a matter of fact, right here in Alabama, as you can see, we're looking at basically about a 50% chance or better that we are going to see temperatures above normal for the month of March. And we don't see anything for the next 7 to 10 days that shows any cold weather coming at all to East Alabama. So more warm weather, more wet weather coming ahead for the month of March, and especially in the next week to 10 days here across East Alabama. I'll be back with you tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6 a.m. We'll have a look at your Wet Tuesday coming up in depth, and I'll be back here tomorrow evening for EAN Local News. We'll break down the forecast for all of East Alabama on your Tuesday evening. Right now, in between all the rain, they're trying to play the Calhoun County Baseball Tournament. Namath Pitts is on top of it. He has all the details right now in sports. Namath?
Thanks, John. Calhoun County Baseball Tournament has been underway all day today. They revised the schedule again. It featured 4 quarterfinal games, and the semifinal games are officially set that are taking place right now as we speak. Let's go ahead and take a preview at the games for tonight for the semifinals. Alexandria is set to face Coach Matt Dearman and the Piedmont Bulldogs tonight. Alexandria got to the semifinals by defeating Ohatchee earlier today, 8-1. Alexandria got all 8 runs on 1 hit, 7 walks, an error, and a wild pitch. And for the Piedmont Bulldogs, well, they trailed Donahoe at 1.5-0. Donahoe jumped out on Matt Dearman's team 5-0, but then 3 points in the bottom of the first got it to 5-3. Then it was 5-4. Piedmont loaded the bases in the 5th. That would be the change for the Bulldogs as Matt Dearman's team came back to beat Donahoe. Tonight, Alexandria and Piedmont. Here's Coach Zach Welch with his thoughts on the county tournament.
This year's county tournament is just another great time for us to get out and play some games against other teams in the county. I think we're all very interested to see how we stack up with all the other talent in the county. I know it's a very deep field this year. A lot of good teams, a lot of good players on those teams. So I'm really looking forward to getting out and doing our thing. Weather permitting, it's going to be another great year for it. And if you don't have anything to do over the next couple days, it's a good tournament to come watch. I feel very deeply that you get your money's worth when you come watch this thing year after year.
The Alexandria Valley Cubs and Piedmont Bulldogs are set to play in the semifinals tonight. There's one game tonight that is a regular season game. It's not a county tournament game, and it features a county team that already got eliminated, which is the Faith Christian Lions. Now, you may not be familiar with this other team's logo. This is Clarksville Christian School, and Clarksville Christian School is out of Clarksville, Tennessee. Now, Clarksville Christian has made the trip from Tennessee down to Alabama, where they are playing Faith Christian tonight at Faith Christian, and then they will play again, weather permitting, tomorrow against another Calhoun County team that's already been eliminated from the county tournament. So that is Clarksville Christian School out of Clarksville, Tennessee. That is the Conquerors making the trip tonight to face Faith Christian. It is a busy night here in East Alabama when it comes to softball, and let's go ahead and take a look at the matchups for tonight. Let's start with the Ranburne Bulldogs. The Ranburne Bulldogs are at home tonight. This is a non-area Class 2A versus Class 3A game. It features the Ranburne Bulldogs and the Randolph County Tigers. Randolph County, very much improved this year, already has a dominating win over another East Alabama team in Sacs. This game tonight will be played at Ranburne. Also tonight, the Cleburne County Tigers are at home tonight, where they are set to host the Lions of Montford out of Talladega County. Cleburne County started the year off pretty improved from a year ago, as the Tigers are looking to make some noise this year in Class 4A. This is a Class 4A versus Class 4A, but it is a non-area game. Different areas. Cleburne County plays in that area with White Plains, Jacksonville, and Anniston. Montford plays in that area with Talladega and Handley. So different areas for both these teams. 2 Class 4A teams meeting on the diamond tonight in non-area softball. Also tonight, the Jacksonville Christian Thunder. Yeah, that's right. The softball team, Coach Bryant's team, is going to make the trip tonight to face Cedar Bluff. Now, this is a Class 1A versus Class 1A game. And if I'm not mistaken, this is an area game. We get area play started tonight as the Jacksonville Christian Academy Thunder go on the road to Cedar Bluff tonight to face the Tigers. Also tonight, Coach Ashley and the Jacksonville Golden Eagles, they are on the road tonight. They are going to head a little bit over, up 431, not too far, as they're going to face the Yellow Jackets of Glencoe. So the Jacksonville Golden Eagles are on the road tonight as they head to Glencoe. Tonight, Coach Hess and the Alexandria Valley Cubs are at home. They have started off red hot. They are surging, and they're at home tonight hosting the Vols of Central Clay. Clay Central is going to come over to Alexandria tonight to face the Vols. Again, Coach Hess's team is at home tonight. Also tonight, Coach Rachel Smith's team started the season this past week. Had a good, nice win to start the year over White Plains. I'm sure Savannah Smith will be back on the mound again tonight. This is Piedmont and Sacs. This is an area game. So early season area game between Sacs and Piedmont. This game is at Piedmont tonight. This is Cherokee County and White Plains. This is a non-area game, but it features two Class 4A teams. Basketball is a little different from softball. So softball is in that region with Cleburne County, Jacksonville, and Anniston. So White Plains is Coach Muncher's team's going to play Cherokee County tonight. 4A versus 4A, but it's a non-area game. Two really good teams are going to meet tonight at White Plains as Cherokee County travels to White Plains. Also tonight, the Anniston Bulldogs ladies, they're at home tonight. They're hosting the Conquerors of Coosa Christian. Coosa Christian Class 1A going to make the trip to Anniston tonight to face the Class 4A Bulldogs. Again, Coosa Christian, the Conquerors, come down to Calhoun County tonight to face Anniston. Also tonight, it's the final softball game of the evening. Coach Brenda Vincent's team travels on the road to Ohatchee. This is a non-area game. It does feature two Class 3A opponents. Ohatchee has started the year red hot. 10-1 record to start the season. They're really good. Brenda Vincent's team is going to have their hands full tonight when they travel to Ohatchee. There are 3 soccer games tonight here featuring East Alabama teams. So let's go ahead and take a look at the matchups for tonight. Let's start with Faith Christian. Now everyone knows Faith Christian, where they play their games. Where does Faith Christian play their games? Y'all know where they play their games. At Fort McClellan. So that's where this game will be at tonight, as the Sacs Wildcats will travel to face the Faith Christian Lions. This is an area game. It is indeed. That's Class 1A through 3A for soccer. So Sacs is traveling to Faith Christian. Both boys and girls action tonight as it's area play. Also tonight, the Glencoe Yellow Jackets are at home tonight facing Coach Strott, Coach Lewis of the Weaver Bearcats. So the Weaver Bearcats, I just talked to them last week. They had talked about how they could not wait to play Glencoe. They get their opportunity tonight. This game will be at Glencoe. And the final soccer game tonight is the Jacksonville Golden Eagles. That's right, the Jacksonville Golden Eagles, boys and girls, are going to travel tonight. They're headed up north to Center, where they're going to play Cherokee County. So again, Cherokee County's at home tonight hosting the Jacksonville Golden Eagles in both boys and girls action. Golf season is officially started for one local East Alabama team, and they have hit the road traveling today. So who is it that is playing golf? It is Coach Chris Randall and the White Plains Wildcats. They started play earlier today. It'll continue into tomorrow. White Plains is playing at the Patriot Open, which is at the North River Yacht Club. Now, I don't know if y'all know about the North River Yacht Club, but let me just give you guys a little secret. It's in Tuscaloosa. And it just happens to be where the GOAT plays, and by GOAT, I mean Nick Saban. So that is Nick Saban's home course, the North River Yacht Club. Just a little information for you. But in terms of the competition for White Plains, well, this is a big tournament. It features UMS Wright Prep School, McGill Tulane Catholic, Scottsboro, Mountain Brook, Homewood, Hartselle, Bob Jones, Athens, American Christian Academy, Auburn, Enterprise, Hewitt-Trussville, Hoover, Northridge, Spain Park, St. Paul's, and Vestavia Hills, all higher classification teams. Coach Chris Randall's team playing at the North River Yacht Club today and tomorrow. And that's it for EAN Local Sports. Let's go back over to Mike and Katie.
Thanks for the update, Namath, and thank you for watching today.
You can find us right here online every weekday on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or on our website. Just go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather whenever it's convenient for you.
We hope you have a great rest of the evening, and we'll see you back here Tuesday for your news on your schedule.